Hey everybody, it's Lokesta97. Welcome back to more Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. In the last episode, we had a heck of a time getting glitched the heck out. And in this episode, we are going to hopefully finish up Goo Lagoon. Alright, so let's move on. Something I want to point out. Oh, here we have a cutscene.
Yet? Well, we do have a real treasure chest.
The Dutchman sought treasure.
The finest pirate I ever knew went by Jeff. So you can be, I don't know, Square One.
That's not fair. I wanted to
I'm gonna go ahead and skip this because, like, really doesn't matter at all. But now we just have a new objective, and that's to defeat Admiral Prawn. Something interesting I forgot to point out up until now was the fact that Admiral Prawn, if you remember, was the optional boss in the last SpongeBob really big successful. Whoa! Did you see the landing? Holy shit! That's awesome, man. Okay, anyway, something I forgot to point out is that in Battle for Bikini Bottom, Admiral Prawn is the only optional boss in the entire game. Hello? Can I not go this way right now?
Say goodbye.
Okay, apparently I can't. Yeah, he's the only optional boss in the entire game, making him really, really unique. He's also kind of a challenge, to be honest. I remember, like, I just did a Battle for Bikini Bottom run through the other day just to refresh my memory. And he was kind of challenging, so, like, yeah. Crazy that they made a optional boss fight, and it was, like, actually really, really, really decent. Okay, so now we have to go back to the Dutchman. I gotcha. Ah! I'm getting wonked out by the camera today. Holy cow. Alright. So, that other switch makes those rings appear. And apparently we're going all Sonic the Hedgehog today, because we have to go through all the rings. So, get you. We're coming up on the boss fight here, and in my opinion, I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. It really, really sucks. Whoa, what did I just do that for? It really sucks because— whoa! Okay, right as I was saying something that sucks, I almost die. So, like, let's not talk shit anymore. Where are all of you coming from? Okay, I guess it's a good thing I looked behind me, because otherwise this guy definitely would have shot me in the face. But yeah, something about this area, man, that I just can't seem to get over. And it bothers me because, like, this is such— what the hell was that? I have found so many glitches on this playthrough. It is crazy. We're gonna get into it here in a little bit, like, more specifically than we are right now, but something that really, really bothers me is this boss fight is so cutscene— not cutscene heavy. It's so, like, enemy heavy, man. It's pretty much all it is. Like, honestly, I'm not trying to spoil anything for anybody, but yeah, it's really, 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 like, enemy fighting heavy. It's almost all it is. It's pretty wild. So I personally think this is one of the weaker boss fights in the game. Maybe aside from, like, the first area, but, like, even the first area, in my opinion, kind of gets a pass because, well, it's the first area. You don't really expect it to be too much. You expect it to kind of be, you know, a little tutorial heavy and teaching you what to do. But no, this one just is constantly, like, this boss fight just sucks. And we've reached the Dutchman ship. There's our pineapple.
Back this ship, Prawn. And my pineapple.
What's the matter, rectangle boy? Pining for something special? I will make you walk the plank.
The only thing I will be walking is the road of friendship, and that road leads right to Victory Town. So bring it on.
Okay, this is just a giant enemy mosh pit of a boss. Nothing more, nothing less. It is absolutely terrible, in my personal opinion. Like I said, Admiral Prawn, crazy how he was in Battle for Bikini Bottom. He was a really, like, decently tough boss for the game, as far as, you know, the rest of the game goes, and, like, he was optional. And in this one, he's required. He's the third boss in the game, and he's a joke. All this is massive enemy fighting, something that we have seen up to this point required, like, 10 times already. It's insane how much they, like, mashed the idea of required enemy mosh pits in this game. God, that's my main complaint, always will be with this game. The amount of required enemy fighting is ridiculous. And, by the way, we're already in the last area on the ship. We are already in it, if you could not tell. The pineapple is like... Oh, maybe we're not. Actually, I'm pretty sure... I don't know. There you are. I was looking for you. You're the guy that always does the enemies and that I don't like very much and that I see in my nightmares. Now die. So we have to get through fighting all these enemies again. Not fail. And this cutscene happens.
Get you! Crew!
Now we can go up there.
That we might set the seven seas ablaze with
Maybe, if I can figure out the way up there. Holy cow. Okay. There's pies everywhere that he has been shooting at us, and obviously that is a reference to the one episode. I feel like I don't really have to bring that up. But up here, what do we have? We have more required enemy fighting. Oh my god, get some new ideas. It's terrible. I don't know if I'm just, maybe it's just because I genuinely do not like overdone enemy fights in my gameplay, but like, this seems so excessive. Holy cow. And as soon as I say it's excessive, I'm about to actually die, so let me not do that real quick. Okay.
Put that jelly in my belly.
Look at all this! Alright. Bring it on, bathtub guy. I hate you, but whatever. Why not? The worst boss fight in the entire game can... And of course, I missed the opportunity to even attack him! Don't... Are you... Seriously, you got stuck?! Ugh! And you can do the fake out, of course, and just frick off. I'm so over this freaking enemy. I was gonna do the twirly twirls. And he's dead. That, my friends, is just about it. We now have to do this, and it's over. That was the boss. That was the boss fight in Goo Lagoon.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe! Get your shrimp by the toe and crush it!
That was it.
Fine, no pushing.
Aw, home sweet pineapple. Let's get you back to Bikini Bottom, huh? Next stop, 124 Conch Street.
That was the boss for Goo Lagoon. That was freaking it. That was everything. It was just a giant mosh pit of enemies required for us to fight. For like, what was that? We're 9 minutes into the recording. Okay, we started the boss about, I don't know, maybe a minute, 2 minutes in. That's like a 5-6 minute boss. Because up to this point, like, and it's not just because I'm decent at this game. I've only played this game one other time. With that, we have a lot of new stuff in Bikini Bottom to attend to.
Phew, my beautiful, but it isn't home without Gary.
What are you
And now he's saying we have to find Gary. So we're going to go talk to Mr. Krabs at the Chum Bucket. Why is he at the Chum Bucket? You can also talk to Cassandra. She doesn't really do anything right now, but yeah. As I was saying, it's not that I'm just saying that because I'm, you know, decent at this game. I've only played this game one other time. That is the easiest boss fight I've ever played in my freaking life. It really sucks because, like, it's the third area. You expect, I don't know, something decent by this point, and you're just totally let down. It's absolutely wild. And here's the thing. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I won't spoil too much. The next boss in the game, not that great either, to be honest. I will say it's a challenge to not get hit, so maybe I'm just remembering it wrong, but yeah, not my favorite. So you can either take the long way and go that way, or you can just take the slingshot, because the introduction of this, when that's what it actually wants us to do, so that's, I guess, what we'll do. That slingshot will always take you to the chum bucket. If you hit this, actually, what does this do? I think this is going to get us into balloon, and I feel like I fucked it up anyway, so good for me. Of course I missed terribly. Okay, well, I guess we'll try that another time. So yeah, this huge line of people over by the chum bucket, and we have Plankton and Mr. Krabs.
If you weren't grilling those patties,
If I was following your lead,
I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this because all we have to do is feed people some Krabby Patties in this little tiny mini game, which is kind of fun, I gotta say. So I believe this one's gonna be Y. It's YBA. Oh no, this one's B. Is that one Y? Yeah, that one's Y. So it's, yeah, it's just YBA. Pretty simple, but it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I did this, I had a lot of fun with it. And by the way, if you're not that fast at this kind of stuff, you have plenty of time. Like, when you flip, the timer stops. And also, you have until the timer gets all the way back to the other side to worry. So, like, you're fine. It's not that challenging in the minigame. It's just really, really fun. You can play this also whenever you want. So, and you have to get 10 Krabby Patties in the course of, like, 2 minutes. So, pretty simple one. Just really, really fun, in my opinion. That was A. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Okay, that's awesome. And the rest of those patties can burn in hell.
I know how you like playing dress up, so I've got a little...
And Mr. Krabs for that gives us the Krusty Krab uniform. Woohoo! Yes, so right now I want to go into the pause menu. Also, you can feed these people whenever you want by just hitting that button. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can. Go to the pause menu. Hit costumes. We now have the Employee of the Month, Pirate, SpongeBob, Wacky, Child. Okay, that's weird. Cowboy and Karate Bob. We have more down here that we will probably get later. And then you have ones that you can buy for the jelly. This is pretty much all your jelly does in this game. Like I said earlier, pretty much it. You can buy right now. We have 2 stars, so we can get the underwear one, SpongeBob, Cuddly Bob, or Boy Scout. All of these have references to the show. So if SpongeBob is like your favorite show of all time, I guess go ahead and buy those if you want to have references to your favorite episode. I personally love the show, but not that much to where I feel like I need to get all these costumes. Okay. Not required enemies over here by any means. Well, I guess they're required for 100%. And, you know, go on all those, but yeah. What does this do, actually? Oh, God. 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 Okay, alright. Ah! This up here! We can actually go ahead and get this right now. This is not a, gold balloon like I thought it was. No, actually, this is a sticky note. There's 9 of these in Bikini Bottom that we have to find throughout our adventure. So yeah, that's the first one that we... Holy crap, that's the first one that I've collected. Jeez. Here's the Krusty Krab. It's obviously a wreck. Okay. And now, Mr. Krabs has a task for us. So let's go talk to him again real quick.
SpongeBob, me boy, I know you have your hands full already.
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
I was wondering why me pockets felt so light.
You carry your...
Of course, lad, and they were here before we got...
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Krabs needs us to find his lost pennies. There's 5 of them. And also, if you look at the map, I think... Yeah, so the secondary objectives are a thing. You can find spots, hiding spot, which I don't even think we've talked about that yet, have we? Or maybe we have. Maybe we did that in the previous episode. We have fortune cookies in Bikini Bottom, or downtown Bikini Bottom, and then we have the lost pennies in Gulagoon. If you look again at Bikini Bottom, the secondary ones are the sticky notes. This is kind of where, like, this game gets its post-gameplay from, for the most part. Just so you guys know. Like, it's totally not required for the main story, but something that we will get into later. Let's go ahead and talk to Cassandra.
I couldn't help but overhear you miss your little pet snail, Walter.
Gary.
Right, Gary. Well, with this cosmic costume, you should be able to enter the portal he was sucked into. But watch out, honey. That snail of yours is in big, big trouble.
And with that, we got another costume.
Ooh, a pretty flower costume.
And we have a new portal.
To some gentle land of sunshine and
So,
kindness.
now that we've talked to Cassandra, we've done some stuff in Bikini Bottom and all that, and we have, I like how we have cracked
Bear,
shells.
bear, I'm coming for...
I like how we have cracked shells here for, like, ooh, Gary, references, Halloween. I'm actually recording this on Halloween. That's funny. All right, now that we've done all of this and we are ready to enter the new world, I think it's a good place to end off. Next time on Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants, The Cosmic Shake, we're going to head into this brand new portal. See you guys then.